Hey kids, if you haven't done this already, go to your email because in your email you will find an invitation to join BrainPOP. We have a school subscription through the end of the year, and there's so much fun stuff to do and learn there. There's games you can play, videos you can watch, and I will be giving you fun assignments there. I hope you will enjoy them. And in your email, you will find your username, your temporary password to get started, and instructions for how to log in for the first time. And in Canvas, you will get a class code tomorrow so that you can join my class and get assignments through my class. So I've been working on getting BrainPOP set up for the last 2.5, or actually 3.5 weeks. Um, and it has been quite a project. And I had to have it set up before this past weekend because after they ran some updates this weekend, it was not going to be possible to set up a school account unless I set up 1,175 accounts one by one, which was not going to happen. So, bad news, you guys already know I have not updated any grades, and I am so sorry. I know a lot of you were thinking that I am just putting up assignments and that I'm not looking at them, and I'm sorry if that gave you the impression that I don't care. Because I very much do, and I love grading your work, and I love seeing what you guys do. And the good news is that now that I have that all set up, I finally get to go in and actually look at your work, and I am so excited about that because I love seeing your work. I love seeing what you guys do, and yay! Now I get to do that and give you some feedback and see the lovely things that you have done and see the lovely things that you are going to do. So grades will get updated finally. Oh my gosh. I kept thinking that that was going to happen ages ago because I thought that setting up BrainPOP was going to take maybe 2 days, not 3.5 weeks. But I was very wrong. Um, but I'm glad that I did it. I am very glad that I did it because I think that you guys are going to have a lot of fun with it. I think the whole school is going to have a lot of fun with it. So, yay! It's all set up now.
There's a couple different ways you can find topics that you're interested in. You can come to the search bar and type in what you'd like to learn about. Or you can come here and go to the topics and browse. I'm going to go here to engineering and tech coders. This is how you can find information related to our class. Click on engineering and tech, go to computer science, and then you can explore the different topics here. Ada Lovelace was actually the very first computer programmer. She actually wrote programs for computers before physical computers had actually been invented. They had only been invented in concept, and she was already writing programs for them. Alan Turing helped win World War II by inventing a large computer that broke the German code. So that's an awesome story to learn about. So look at he invented the Turing machine. Crazy. So check out his story. There may be some things here that you think you've already learned about, like variables, but it's handy sometimes to learn about things that you know about, but from a different perspective. So you may want to check those out. And when you go into these, each topic has a lot of different activities related to them. So it's not just the video that you're familiar with. You have make a map is one activity that you can do. In make a map, you can make a mind map based on what you learned from the video and the reading. You can start with a map that they've created, or you can just completely create your own blank map. You can start with can start by dragging nodes on, and then you can connect the nodes, you can play the movie, and you can grab images from the movie and then drag that into your nodes, and you can type text onto it. And you can connect different nodes to each other into a map. Look at that. Yay. Oh, look, this leads to that. And then, all kinds of fun stuff you can create here. And coders, here's the thing I'm most excited about for us. Creative coding, which is on almost every activity in BrainPOP now. I haven't actually had a chance to try one yet, but supposedly it was developed together with Scratch, so some of it at least should look familiar. So when you dive into it, it says that some of it is block and some of it is text-based coding, and it has tutorials right inside of it. So some of it should be fun, some of it should be really challenging. And certainly you're welcome to work on some of these instead of some of the code that we're doing if you would prefer. Just let me know that that's what you're doing if that's what you would like to do. And science students, if you would like to do some code projects instead of some of the assignments that I choose for science, if you would like to do code projects that are on science topics, I would totally support that.
Other update, Zoom. I got my computer working for Zoom. So now I have 2 computers working. Yay! Zoom. So, and we're going to try something new. We've been having such tiny groups for our Zooms. I thought, let's try combining our classes and see if we'll see who wants to show up all together. So we're going to do science Zooms on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11 to 12. And we're going to do code Zooms from 2 to 3 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So come on down. No matter what period you're in, science Zooms are Tuesday and Thursday from 11 to 12. And code Zooms are Tuesday and Thursday from 2 to 3. The link will be in Canvas. I'll put it both in an announcement and in the class information module in a page so that you'll have the link in multiple places, and hopefully that will make it easier to find. And of course you can email me, not during the Zoom, but you can email me outside of the Zoom time if you're having trouble finding that link. And that way you can find it and have it ready. So try to find it before the Zoom time, maybe tomorrow on Wednesday, so that you'll know where to find it and you'll be ready to get to that Zoom on Thursday. And if we don't like doing it all together and we decide we want to go back to periods, we can do that too. But we're just going to try it out for a couple weeks and see how we like doing it all together as a big group. And that's it for Zooms. We have an update on Sam's cage. She has rearranged her own furniture. She did not like my arrangement. And she has squished Oscar. Decided to name this plant Oscar. She left Oscar alone for a while, crawled around him, and then she said, "Forget crawling around, I'm going right over the top of this plant." And I don't know if Oscar's gonna make it or not. These are pretty hardy plants, but it's not looking real good for Oscar right now. Sam's pretty happy though. She likes this. She likes the way she's rearranged things. And as you can see, her eye caps are gone. Now, that was not all by itself. I had to completely torture her and remove the eye caps, for which I am not sure she will never forgive me. But she doesn't have eye caps anymore. Isn't that great? She doesn't know if she agrees. And we have Priscilla over here, who has also been uprooted multiple times. And I think because of that, she's probably not going to survive. She's not looking so good. So I think we might go for air plants hanging down from the top of the enclosure instead of plants growing from the bottom where Sam will crawl all over them and uproot them and fun stuff like that. So, I don't know. So there's the update on Sam's cage with the rearranged furniture. I think Sam's having fun though. She does a lot of crawling around nowadays, both during the day and at night. Say hi, Sam. That's a snake. Hi.
So here we have our little potatoes. These are two of them. They each got their own little pot. And as you can see, they have some leaves. They're turning into happy little potatoes. They got rained on a bunch and didn't like it at first, but I drained the pots after the rain, and they're coming back nicely. So I'll keep taking care of them, and hopefully that will make them happy plants. Yay! Now these potatoes were not so lucky. They have not gotten a pot yet. And when it rained, they got thoroughly drowned because they don't have a pot. So they just filled up with water. And as you can see, they do not have beautiful leaves. But I will get them a pot and we'll see if we can make them happy. Check back for more updates.